Hey, my name is DaiMeli, and this is my YouTube account. So, who is this strange person? I'm the lady behind the OES and Masonry video. That video was produced right after I became an Eastern Star. It was 7 years ago. Because, yeah, I graduated college 7 years ago, and I did it my graduation year, like right before I graduated. So, and I've been a proud member ever since. Been a proud traveling, walking, talking member, active in my local chapter and everything. So I've been very happy about that. I'm also a graduate of a HBCU, which is, those of you who don't know, if you don't know what that is by now, it is a historically black college or university. And my college is the oldest college in Florida. It was actually the very first HBCU in the state of Florida. We went by a different name in the beginning, but we'll get into history and all that other stuff. And I'll actually be happy to put a link of where you can look at the college history, go to the college website so you can see, hey, oh, this is that college, what have you. My degree is in communications with a focus in public relations. Currently, I am in finance. I'm not sure if I was ever really cut out to be in journalism or PR possibly, but I do have college experience behind it and a little bit of internship as well, but it's been years ago, so it is what it is. But I wanted to put a face, I wanted to give you all a face with this particular, with my account. So the purpose of my account is to produce various content and conversation pieces. No, I am not a makeup artist. As you can see, my eyebrows look atrocious, but I like how it fits my face. I'm learning. I'm getting better. It used to be a lot worse. I actually used to just put, like, ladies, you remember the little line that we used to do back in the day? Like, we used to, the little line. Yeah. Yeah, that was it was so sad. It was sad. But hey, makeup changes all the time. So, but I'm loving the not the big old blocky thing that some girls do, but I like the more natural line. And I used to have eyebrows, but I used to get them threaded and plucked. I didn't pluck them. I couldn't handle that pressure, so I had other people do it to keep them lined up and trimmed up. But I had and if you see me constantly looking away, it's because I am, doing some stuff, but for a client. So, and I also do a lot of notarizations. I go over paperwork and stuff, and I do some bookkeeping on the side. It's not a big thing. It's just to put a little change in my pocket here and there. But for the most part, it's, it's nothing. But so yeah, back on to why I have 48 subscribers. It is so nice to see y'all and meet y'all. I appreciate a comment. Hey, there will be no political conversations from me. I may give an opinion about something. Believe me, it is strictly an opinion. I am not a what's the term I want to use? I am not a astute. I don't want to use that. I don't want to use that term. Let me put it like this. I am not the go-to person for whatever opinion I give. I'm not. What I will do, especially when it comes to certain sensitive topic, like we're in the month of, what's going on, November? It's November. I almost said October. But yeah, anyway, whatever, I'm pretty sure there's a cause this month. I don't know what cause it is, but I am I have family who are domestic violence survivors, breast cancer breast cancer survivors. It's so much, but the best I can do is point you to a reputable organization if you need assistance or phone numbers or something. If I can't post it immediately and it's something you need, feel free to inbox me and I'll try to get to it. Worst case scenario, I miss it. and I'll just put it in another video in the coming future or what have you. So I can tell you that this is literally just a sorry, I'm looking at, I told you. I'm looking this is primarily a welcome video. Essentially, this is a welcome video. So a little bit about me. Oh, in addition to a welcome, sorry, apologize. In addition to it being a welcome video, what it also serves as is a journaling of my weight loss journey. No, I know it seems kind of anticlimactic because I haven't started from like the beginning, like when I first started trying weight loss things like years ago, and then doing it now, and then like now I'm going to have surgery because I am going to have the gastric bypass here in my city. And you know, it's a myriad of reasons why. It's because I have other underlying health issues. I'm tired of, you know, not being at my best health. Please do not, it is never a confidence issue. It's not a issue of me not feeling like I'm attractive, because in my own opinion, I feel like I'm a drop dead beautiful woman. You know, I'm sexy, I'm silly, I have all the attributes, you know, whatever you want to call it. That's just how I feel. And it may not sound like it, but I do. Go debate somebody about it. But what I also have in addition to that, I have a bunch of health issues. And while I am, you know, I'm a huge fan of Monique. I'm a huge fan of Lizzo and Kelly Price, and it's a few other Rebel Wilson. I love Rebel Wilson. I think she's hilarious. It's a few other heavy plus size women who I'm a fan of, and on some of their accounts I do follow them. However, they all have something in common. They've all lost weight, or they're losing weight, or they're going down a healthier path. And it's personal reasons. It could be for health. It could be for work purposes. It could be whatever their personal choice is. So I'm choosing to put myself, you know, in a healthier range, so that way I can live longer and be with my family. So that's part of why I'm also creating this video. I'm so sorry that I don't have a lot of cool transitions and phrases and stuff like that. I'm sorry. If that's what you are looking for, I can try to make it so it's not so blah or whatever, so vanilla or bland. I can try, but I won't make no guarantees. It's literally just basic conversation, and I'm open for topics and things like that. So I don't want anybody to get it misunderstood that this, you know, that I'm some, you know, for me to have background with computers and stuff like that, that I can create all this fun, cool, you know, super fantastic content with all these cool transitions and stuff. That's just not, I mean, I don't mind learning how to do it. If anybody feel like, hey, I can point you to this great content creator, and is, you know, they made it so simple, you know, stupid people can follow it, because I fall in that category. You know, feel free to tag them. I have no problem with that. I'm open to it. And yeah, so I'm good there. But in addition to that, I will also be you also be tagging along with me going through the process of getting my real estate license, and starting, I want to target for February, between January and February, start the process of, excuse me, not start the process of, go through the process of prepping for the LSAT. My goal was to be enrolled into law school by fall, but I think I have to change that, and I'm saying that because of stress reasons. I don't want to overwhelm myself too much because again, I have a lot of health issues. I don't think I mentioned this, but I had a stroke in July, like the July 31st, literally. And the problem is, yeah, I muted that so y'all won't hear all that noise. The problem is that sometimes I have a lot of headaches. Sometimes I have it's like a weird tingling sensation back there, and apparently, and then sometimes I get brain fogginess. So it's been rough maintaining and trying to manage because I'm self-employed as well. It's kind of been hard to kind of deal with what you call it, paperwork and process and stuff, because I definitely feel a huge difference in my brain function. Like that, not saying that I can't function at all, because clearly I can function, but it's definitely a difference. It's definitely a huge difference in how I function. So I have to kind of take my time with things, like even with my clients and stuff that I do notarizations for, or what have you, or any kind of bookkeeping that I've done or I do. I definitely take my time. And the good thing about having a couple of clients, not a big old clientele list, first of all, my work with them is good. So they're happy, they're pleased, and they understand. So, and it's not like, I'm late with everything. I just let them know, listen, I just need a little bit more time. It takes me a little longer, because keep in mind, I also have a day job. So they, they're respectful of it. And believe me, I have more notary things than I have bookkeeping things. Bookkeeping is kind of like, hey, can you just help me organize this a little bit? Sure, no problem. And I can, sign off on paperwork and stuff for you. I can actually do stuff for you. But that's like so few and far in between. Like I just finished up something, and I won't be needed again until probably January, something like that. But notary stuff I get more often. And notarizations, because we get the paperwork ahead of time, and I print it off, because I also offer printing option services as well. Not like mass printing services, but just like for customers who, like, hey, I need this doc printed and notarized. Can you bring it? Sure. Keep that in mind. That included in my fee. Oh, okay. That's no problem, because it's usually not a lot of paper. If it's a lot of paper and they already know how much I charge per page, they print it themselves, because they already know. After so many pages, it's like, look, you might as well pay me a flat rate, or you're going to pay me more than the flat rate. So, it's fine that way. But because they work well with me, they like that I'm very thorough with my work, and I've not had any refunds or returns, or like, hey, this was done incorrectly. So, but they all, like I said, they understand they understand that, okay, this young lady just had a stroke back in July. It's just now, at the time it was October. There's like, it's just now October. Of course, she's going to have some kind of fogginess. And that's the best way I can describe it. It's a lot of brain fogginess. So, and again, not to mention, I have other health ailments too. So it definitely makes it a little harder with the fogginess, because it's like, whew, like, was I supposed to do that? Or like, I had something to do, like literally. And it's not like a matter of forgetfulness. It's literally like, oh, something's wrong. Like I'm just, like I don't feel right today. But it happens. It happens. So, anywho, but yeah, that all ties back into the weight loss surgery. I'm having the gastric bypass. I am excited. I actually just got approval, partially approval from my doctor yesterday that, hey, we're ready for you to go talk to the surgeon now, and they're going to check your abdomen, because you have to make sure your abdomen is in tip-top shape and all this other stuff. We're ready for you to talk to the surgeon to see, for you to go ahead with surgery. Cool. That's awesome. Fantastical. So guess who is waiting for an appointment with the surgeon? Yours truly. So with me waiting for the surgeon, and basically it is they're going to schedule my surgery date. They're going to check my abdomen, as I mentioned. And then I have to do 2 to 3 weeks. I think in my binder it says, 6 weeks as well. But at bare minimum, 2 weeks of a liquid diet. I'm not prepared for. I'm not prepared for it all because I can't have nothing to chew. I have to go back over my little, we have a, hold on, let me let you see it. Of course, I'm not going to open it up because it has my personal information in there. They call this the Berry Binder or the Berry Bible. And this is where I'm having my surgery. So, it has all my information in there, dates, check off lists, foods, things I'm supposed to eat, things I shouldn't eat, and how to prepare for the surgery. The biggest thing is staying hydrated and getting enough protein in my diet. And yeah. So I'm really excited. I'm very excited. Not because, and keep in mind, I was never for this surgery, but I promise you, after I had that stroke and I was in the hospital and during COVID too, you weren't allowed to have visitors. It really made me sit back and replay everything from the time I had the stroke until, not even until, and before the stroke. Like, not to say that, I don't have the willpower to try to work out or try to eat healthy or anything like that, because what I can, there's a document that you have to, what is it called? It's a, SECA. It basically goes over your overall health. And what's funny is when they did my, basically it measures your overall health. It gives you the correct BMI that you are. And it also tells you how much calories you actually burn while you're in a resting state. So, let's see. So even about at a resting state, I burn about 2,100 calories, which is actually good, according to the doctor that went over the paperwork with me. And then they went over my composition chart. So I'm not going to show it because it has my legal name on there, and that's really nobody's business. And I don't care if you find it any place else. I still have to confirm it. What happens? So they have your they have it where it's increasing sarcopenic obesity, increasing thinness, increasing muscle mass, or increasing obesity. So I fall right in the increasing obesity category, but because I actually eat a lot of nutrients, like the only nutrient I was deficient of is vitamin D, but that's because of another ailment that I will, once I get to finish getting results of that and it's finally confirmed, I'll talk about it, because that actually explains a lot of things that is currently going on. So what happens? So, but overall, I have very good nutrition. So I eat my fruits, my vegetables. I eat raw vegetables. I do raw smoothies. And I've been doing that for years. Like, just absolutely. I've never been one of those people who just don't eat their vegetables. Like, I eat my vegetables. And I'm not talking about fried vegetables or like I eat carrot sticks and I don't dip it in no dressing. Not to say that I have never did that, but I don't make it a habit. Like, I'll sit there, I'll eat celery. I'll, scrape the celery to get the stringy pieces off, cut it up, and put me a plate of celery with some carrots. I'm good to go. Or like, I drink Ensure. Like, sometimes I bought a case of Ensure, like the little 6-pack or 4-pack, however many pack it come in. And sometimes I'll just drink that in place of eating vegetables. If I just, for whatever reason, I might have an upset stomach. I have gastrointestinal issues too. So sometimes it makes it easier to drink that versus trying to, chug a bunch of raw vegetables, and it upsets my stomach. And I do not have ulcerative colitis. I don't have any problem digesting roughage. It's just sometimes my stomach wants to be a jerk, and then that's what it's gonna do. It's gonna be a jerk. So hey, cool. but yeah, overall, the only biggest issue I have is my constant weight gain. And so a lot of my weight gain is, in the past, I was dealing with stress, and I'm still dealing with stress, but I'm trying to learn how to manage it. So, and what will help, and my doctor went over it with me, all my doctors, they're like, look, the surgery, it can help you. The surgery can help you. It's a good tool to use to help lose weight. In addition to changing your lifestyle and stuff. So changing my lifestyle has been a little difficult. I'm a single person. I have no children. So it's just me and my little dog, which I'll bring her on in just a minute. Actually, she's right here. I'll bring her on in a minute. It's just me and my little dog. So me cooking a big old meal or cooking every day is not really a thing. But I have to start making it a thing. So I try to get stuff that I don't mind, that doesn't take long to cook, like chicken or and preferably, I like chicken thighs. Preferably like certain cuts of the steak, or like really lean beef. As I mentioned before, I've never been a pork eater. I can live with or without pork, like ham, bacon, all that fun stuff. I don't necessarily have to have it. I actually don't mind turkey bacon or the leaner, the turkey options, or even the vegan options. I actually went vegetarian for about 90 days at one point in time. I was definitely healthier, and I felt better in a lot of ways. I know some people are like, well, why you just won't go back to being a vegetarian? Because it's not really for me. It's not really a thing for me. I mean, I respect people who are vegetarians. Hey, do your thing, and vegans, do your thing. But it's not for me. So anyway, I am at 23 minutes and some change on this video. That was not my intention. It was just supposed to be a quick opening discussion. Anyway, I will probably do another video. I'm not sure what frequency I should do these at. I guess it depends on how much traffic I get to this one. If I should even do one once a week, once a month, or whatever, I'm not sure. But I can tell you, this is gonna be an interesting journey. I'll make like a slideshow showing like pictures, cause like just to kind of go backwards just a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I am active. Just not like how some people are active, like they work out 7 days a week. I respect you, but that's not me. So I do some things, like I participate in the certain walks, the Gate River Run here in Jacksonville. What else? I do a lot of walks for like different organizations, Diabetes, Hubbard House, the March of Dimes, Heart Health. I lost both of my mothers and no, they were not a same-sex couple. I was LGBTQ plus rights. But I lost both of them to heart issues, and one of them actually lost to cancer. So If you hear the sirens, it's Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day, all my vets. My father is a Navy vet. Excuse me, correction. I'm so wrong. My father is a Army vet from Vietnam, and my uncle, his twin brother, is a Navy vet. And I have several other family members who are in the military. I have a niece. Shout out to her. She does not do social media. She hates social media. She's, she's a mature lady. My niece, she's two nieces actually. Both of them are Air Force. One of them, she retired out of the Air Force. The other niece is still active. She has 2 more years before she can retire out of the Air Force. So I support all my veterans. Jacksonville is a military town, so hey, we do military things here. So but yeah, so happy Veterans Day to you all, to all my vets. So they having a big old parade down. I live in the heart of Jacksonville, so it's a big old party right now, and a big old parade. So it's cool. But yeah, so I'm ecstatic. I am just like, time is almost up, and I know it's not been this part is the prepping. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but the prepping part is the less is I will say it's the easiest part. Prepping and getting in that mindset is the easiest part. It's the post surgery that I'm concerned about, because I see some people, they follow through with it, the diet, the lifestyle change and what they're supposed to do, and while I've come across people who don't, and it does not look well for them. So my goal is to follow the lifestyle change and to work out more, because my goal is to slim my body down and get back down to a 150, which is my high school weight, and that's literally 115 pound weight loss that I'm looking to gain right now. So we'll see. And I have nothing else to say. Which is not normal, but hopefully y'all have a great day. Be blessed, be well. Don't judge my video. I know I say a lot. That's bad for a communications major. I'm supposed to be better with communicating than that. But at the end of the day, have a great day. Be blessed, be well. Spread love, not hate. Drink you some water and go for a 10-minute walk somewhere.